welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Preet and this is my YouTube channel. I make all sorts of content that you're seeing on your screen right now. If any of these topics interest you, consider subscribing to the channel or going out checking my channel if it is something that you like. So let's start the video without much ado. Today's video is very simple. I'm going to be reacting to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Short and Sweet. I love the title. I am obsessed with Espresso and I am obsessed with Please, Please, Please. I'm more obsessed with Please, Please, Please. So yeah, let's just. I have been so excited for this album. Like I have been waiting for it. I've like Sabrina's favorite album of mine is like her first album, Eyes Wide Open. I love the album. I love the vibe of that album, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be another one of the albums that I'm going to be really obsessed with. So let's go. Which is called Taste, is the new single also. So I'm excited for that. I think I'm most excited about Dumb and Poetic. It just looks like a good title. Coincidence or Don't Smile. I was intrigued by Don't Smile. So let's just start, I'm just not going to waste more time. So let's start. Okay. It's a vibe, guys. The opening is such a vibe. The way she's opened up, it's such a vibe. That's what I was so excited about this album. It's just a vibe. Even with Please, Please, Please and Espresso, it was just a vibe that sometimes you just need to have like a kind of a vibe. I don't know how to say it. Just a Sabrina kind of vibe. Just a feel good, confident kind of a vibe that we are having, the hot girl summer kind of a vibe. So yeah, I'm skipping the Please, Please, Please one. I think that's the second one, right? And let's go to Sharpest Tools. It's not Sharpest Tools, it's Good Graces. I'm so sorry. It's a lot of swearing in Good Graces. Let's go. When I love you, I'm sweet like an angel. Guys, I know this one is going to be my favorite. Like, I know this is going to be on repeat. Like, this is like the vibe of songs that I love. I love Good Graces. Really nice one. I think she should have like made this a single more than Taste. I might change the opinion. Even Taste, I just feel there are some lyrics that are just so savage. I think that's what the cool thing about Sabrina is, like, some lyrics are just like kind of a thing. Like even in Espresso and even in Please, 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 like some lyrics you can listen to the whole song again just for that one lyric. I love Good Graces so much better than Taste. I love Good Graces. It's such a vibe. I would listen to that so totally. I would listen to that. This is going to be my on repeat totally. Let's go to the next one, that is Sharpest Tools. Oh my god, guys, this song is giving Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and Billie Eilish at the same time. Oh my god, I got like all three vibes, making you feel some of the things that Taylor Swift makes you feel. It gives you the vibe like Ariana Grande, and she's singing it like Billie Eilish. Oh my god, like she's singing it like Ariana, and like it's giving the vibe of Billie Eilish. I never expected a slow song from Sabrina, but it's a vibe, guys. It's a vibe. It's such a good vibe. The Sharpest Tool is not going to be in the chorus. I saw that coming. So okay to me. Oh my god, this is. Oh my god, this sounds like country Sabrina or something. I don't know. Don't come at me for saying that, but it just gives me a lot of country feels, a soft country kind of a feeling. But yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to this song because it's like, the guy going back to the his ex-girlfriend that he's like, I'm so over it. That just happens so many times with everybody. It's like, oh, I'm over her, let's move on in our relationship, and then he goes back to that girl when she comes back in his when she decides it's time to get back into his life, whatever that is. Very relatable, I would say. Bad Cam. Oh my god, guys, I am like more sure. Like, people keep saying that, she's like the next Taylor Swift. I totally disagree on that. She's the next Ariana Grande. Like, oh my god, they are so similar, guys. I can see so many inspiration from Ariana Grande, even their aesthetic. I saw this coming to that this is going to be a sex song. This just proves, okay, Ariana Grande is known to make sex songs, really good ones. She's known to make songs for the vibes, and you just wanna vibe to it. You'll just feel good after listening to Ariana Grande. It's so similar, and the aesthetic, the whole aesthetic of Sabrina Carpenter, the whole creating the trend kind of thing. It's so similar to Ariana Grande. Oh my god, guys, I don't understand why people just say that she's the next Taylor Swift. I think she's the next Ariana Grande. Like, they are so similar, even the voices are so similar, like, and the vibe, and this song, listen to the breadcam, and you'll just say that I'm so right, because it just sounds so similar to something Ariana would sing, or like Ariana would put out. Like, I just feel that, guys. It's just I am now 100% more sure that she's like the next Ariana Grande rather than Taylor Swift. Like, there are similarities way more than with Ariana than with Taylor. Is Espresso, which we are skipping because I've already heard to it. Now we're going to go with Dumb and Poetic. Oh my god, guys, I did not expect this at all. I'm like, I this surprised me the most because I thought it would be like, very Sabrina way of saying dumb and poetic, but it's a slow song. I did not expect that, and it's not the hook. I thought it would be like the hook of the song. It's not that. I am so surprised with this. I was not expecting that at all from this album because it's like, it looks like a very summer album. I thought there'd be more songs like Espresso and Please Please Please, but I think she's taken out some really good single choices from that to make it like a really good hype to the release. But the album is a little more soft and a little more slow that I was not at all expecting. But it's called Slim Pickens. I don't know what that means, but let's go. Thought that this would be a little more upbeat, but it's just that the kind of hype that they created, I was expecting a little more upbeat songs and upbeat album, but this is not bad. This is nice. I'm liking the album, but it's like, it kind of reminds me with this album of Ariana Grande, like the last album before Eternal Sunshine. What's the album called? I don't know. Oh god. Positions. Like, I thought it would be an upbeat album, like a very savage girl album, but it turned out to be a love album, just like this. I thought it would be more upbeat, more hot girl summer vibes, but it's like, after the summer has ended kind of vibes. It's like a little slow and a little more vibe. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm saying. Juno, I don't know what that means either. So let's go. I was expecting some songs to be like sex songs from Sabrina. I just had a gut feeling from inside like there were going to be sex songs, and it's a vibe sometimes. Sometimes you just love to listen to vibe, a little more sexualized vibe or something like that. Yeah, this was a little bit more upbeat, but I'm telling you, this song just reminds me of Ariana, it reminds me of Taylor, it reminds me of Billie, and it reminds me of Olivia, all four of them. Like, I don't know. It's just giving me inspiration. It's just reminding me of those artists. I didn't even have Billie Eilish anywhere in my mind recently, but it's just reminding me. With the year this can be like a huge banger of an album, because like this has been like Ariana kind of year. Billie has released music this year. Olivia recently, like I think last year, released music, and Taylor Swift has been releasing so much music. So it's like a good combination of all four, because I can so see that, you know, the Billie. I was not expecting Billie Eilish kind of songs from Sabrina. I just didn't see the resemblance, but it's there because. Nitya, why are you laughing like that? What the hell? अरे यार, what the hell?
Oh भाई इससे बड़ी नीली नहीं लगा. Oh shit.
My sis is going crazy. Okay, ignore the disturbance. We are on last two songs. Don't smile. I'm excited about this. I'm telling you, I don't know why this had Eternal Sunshine vibes. This can totally fit in Eternal Sunshine, guys. I have to say, it's giving so much Ariana Grande. It's giving so Ariana Grande. This was not what I was expecting at all from the album. I can't find the last song. Why it is it a deluxe song or something? Just like vinyl recording. So. Figured it's an exclusive song, so I can't hear it. So that's it basically. So oh my god, this ended up on such a Ariana Grande kind of a song. It's so Ariana Grande, guys. I can see the resemblance so much. Like I was not going to react like, oh, it sounds like this, but it does. I can't help it. I was not expecting this album at all. Like, it's a little more slow started. Like, it's very slow. I was expecting a very fast songs, like very upbeat songs, and very a more upbeat vibe songs, like Express One, Please Please Please, because like they set up like the expectation about an upbeat song, upbeat tracks, but I thought it will like maybe, you know, it started off in a upbeat manner, and then it slowed down, and it was like a up in between, and then it's just went on slow. I just thought it would have like a ending would maybe be like a upbeat one, but it wasn't. So yeah, I would give this album like a 7 on 10. 7 on 10. It's a little boring. Please don't come at me. It's just my first reaction to it. I usually change my feelings towards it after 2-3 weeks after a few days. But yeah, the initial reaction is kind of a little boring, but there are lyrics that I totally see, and it's like giving Billie Eilish in between a little Billie Eilish. It's giving Ariana Grande a lot, and it also gave me like pinches of Olivia Rodrigo someplace, because it's just slow and then it just goes like that. So that just reminds me of Olivia. Overall, it's a very good album. I would give it 7.5 kind of a rating. I wanna have this kind of vibe. I would listen to Ariana Grande. It just looks like a lot like it just sounds a lot like Ariana Grande record. I think if that's the vibe she was going with, I don't know, but yeah, but like if I would listen to this, but then it's like perhaps I might listen to Ariana Grande instead, because it's like she has a very similar, but like in this topic she's like the lyrics are more relatable to teenagers. That is a good thing. Like Eternal Sunshine, if you see, has a very similar vibe to it, but it's like the themes that it touches are deep, and Eternal Sunshine is like 9.8 or something for me. Like it's a very high rating for me, but it gives the same vibe, but it's like a little not that deep, and it's like more relatable to teenage girls, or like not teenage girls also, or like a younger generation. And Eternal Sunshine is like all for more depth topics. So I don't know, guys, I don't know how this video was. Let me know down in the comments, because this is the first time I've made like a reaction videos. I wanted to make for Tortured Poets Department, but I didn't, and I'm so thankful, because my first reaction was not good, and I just grew into the album so much, and it's like one of my favorite albums right now. But yeah, so let me know down in the comments if you like seeing this kind of videos. I don't know, is this how it was supposed to be? I have no idea, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you like this kind of videos. Should I make more kind of videos like this? Let me know. If you like it, like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. That's all I guess for the video. You know I love you, right?